Hey y'all, my name's Jennifer with True to You Yoga, and today's WTH bite is going to be about chair pose. I'm going to give you the breakdown of how to do it and then also some different options you may see. So you would come to your mat, your feet are parallel, so they're at an 11. You're rooting down into the mat with your big toe, your little toe, and your heel. And then think about sucking that mat up almost like with your inner part of your foot. Your feet can either be spaced apart, or you can always have them that at 11, but your big toes are together and your heels are apart. Either way, whichever works better for you with the way your hips are, your knees, find what's comfortable. If they are together, it takes a little bit more balance than whenever they're apart. So especially like if you're pregnant and you're doing it, you want that wider stability. Sink your bottom back like you're trying to find a chair to sit down on. Your abs get zipped up like you have on a corset, all the way from your lower abdomen up to your sternum. Your back is pretty much flat, and your gaze is down towards like the top edge of your mat. You might have a little bit of an arch in your back. That's fine, all in all, because it's all dependent upon how your spine is. Your shoulder blades are down your back, your chest is lifted. And then you can bend into those knees as much as you want. When you're starting out, you might not have much bend. Great. Continue to engage those glutes, those hamstrings, and those quads, and you're still going to feel it. Later on, you can start to bend into it a little bit more. Your knees are pretty much over your ankles. Some different options to help you find that engagement, because we're squeezing our inner thighs together. And as we squeeze our inner thighs together, even if your legs are parallel, not quite together, your feet, you still want to think about energetically squeezing them. It's going to help engage your glutes. To practice that, you can use a block in between your thighs. Then you actually have something to squeeze on, so you can find that activation for whenever there is no block. Another option to find activation in your glute and hamstring, thigh area is to use a strap. You can bring that strap up around your thighs, come into that chair pose again, really find that stability, and then I have to hold on to it just so then I don't just open that strap up, but that will help you find that engagement as well. And then for your arm positions, you'll hear quite a few different ones that may be going on. One could be hands on your knees. This is going to take some of the pressure out of your back as you're learning it, so then you can gain the strength in your back. You can also have them on your hips. When they're on your hips, you can feel your hip bones and see if your hips are pretty much parallel to the floor. So the hip bones are shining like headlights towards the top of your mat. Another option may be straight out in front of you. That's going to work your shoulders, as is if your arms are straight up by your ears. It's going to work your shoulders and your upper back. You may also hear cued with eagle arms. I do have a bite about how to do eagle arms, but you can do those in your chair pose. When I do them in my chair pose, I feel even more of a stretch behind my shoulder blades, so that's always good for me. You may also hear a twist. So you can have an open twist. Your knees are still going to stay pretty much in line with each other, and the twist is coming from your upper back as you reach one arm forward, one arm back, belly still pulled in, and your gaze can just be where it's comfortable for your neck, because we're all different. You can also do it with a prayer twist. So your hands are together, your elbow, your right elbow is going to the outside of your left knee, and then you're pushing into that outside of your left knee to help twist your body around. Still trying to twist, just more from your upper torso, and your hips are still staying pretty much parallel to your mat. If they shift some, that's fine. Watch your knees. It's not going to hurt them. Again, it's one of those things that for some people it may feel uncomfortable, so just watch what works for your body and be mindful of that. So, and then Another option is just hands at heart center. Those are some different options on chair pose, how to do it. If y'all have any questions, please let me know. I would love it if you would like or subscribe to our channel, and I will just see you next time. May you always stay true in your intentions, true to your heart's desire, and speak loving truth to those around you. Love ya.